Beetroot, nature's powerhouse, packed with vitamins, antioxidants and nitrates, it's known to support heart health, boost stamina and improve blood circulation. Our beetroot is naturally grown and harvested at peak ripeness. The roots are cleaned, dried and finely ground to preserve their rich nutritional content, giving you all the benefits in one pure form. Add 1 teaspoon of beetroot powder to your juice, smoothie or water, or take it in capsule form as recommended by your healthcare provider. Beetroot helps enhance endurance, lower blood pressure, and keep you feeling energized and balanced all day. Fuel your body with the natural power of beetroot. Stay strong, stay healthy. Go get this product at blackhotfirenetwork.com at the Sports and Nutrition Store.
Yeah, good afternoon, family. For only an affordable price, download the app, and of course, you can get those amazing supplements. I don't need to tell you more. We keep on preaching about it. So you put your health first, or you're gonna die young. It's up to you, literally. Real fact. But anyway, karibuni sana. Good afternoon to everyone live with us on YouTube.
How nice is that?
I'm really nice, because can't keep on being reminded you need to take care of your health.
How nice is that? You don't take your health, you're gonna die young.
You will die young if you don't take care of your health. I mean, that's just the truth.
I know. Jesus, can you wrap it in a nicer bouquet? You don't take care of your health, you're gonna die. You no good bastards.
Go get some brain and focus formula so you can be on the right mind of being reminded you need to eat healthy and stay healthy, and that way you'll not die young, literally. And work out too. Stop eating Popeyes, work out, ensure you don't eat
stop eating Popeyes for the woman that's eating KFC. As if KFC's any better.
Have you seen my weights? Very, very well put together. Thank you.
And because you're still young, Joe. When I was young, I could eat Popeyes and everything else and wouldn't gain weight. I think I started gaining weight till I was like 35, 36. Shit.
Damn.
That's when everything. I think it was about 36 when my whole biological clock changed.
Is that when you are told someone is getting comfortable around here?
Yeah. Well, I don't know the old. I think I was like 38, 39 then. Yeah. Somebody said some offhanded shit to me. Somebody get a little too comfortable around here. People, if you're in relationships, don't be subliminal. Come out and say what you mean and mean what you say. Don't try to be all slick with your sarcasm and your
I don't think that's really a sarcasm. I think if you have a way or a code of talking to, I don't know, maybe if you guys didn't have a code, you took it as sarcasm or as an attack, or as
I took it as an attack because that's where it came to me, as an attack. That's where I took it. That's the way it came.
Yeah, it depends with the delivery too. But I believe if you have a code, like there's a way you can joke about your partner.
That's right, exactly. It came just like that video, like the LA, like she's been attacked. You showed when the guy said, "I'm not even attracted to you no more. You don't even working out." I had the baby. You had the baby 2 years ago. Talking about so like that one. He was attacking her. He wasn't being beating around the bush. He was being straightforward. So be straightforward. Tell me that you think I'm gaining weight and you're not. You ain't with it. Okay, I get it. Don't be no passive aggressive with me.
Well, I think also that's really wrong, because as you age, also you need to love and embrace the person you're with. I don't know if I'm making sense, because
but I understand, but you didn't meet. But also, now you didn't meet him that way, Jim. You didn't meet the person fat and fucked up. So
I know, but there are ways of. I mean, don't neglect yourself, but at the end of the day, also there are.
Exactly.
it's not like you are, because also looking at you, if describing fat, you're not fat, kid. Like if I look at you even
Oh,
today, so I wonder which type of fatness back then was it being described, like,
yeah,
at that
I
particular.
was small. I was small, but well, you gotta imagine, Joby. So imagine me. She getting me at the military, right? Military. So I got 6 pack. I'm all cut up. I'm all like lifting weights. I'm all cut up. So that I didn't maintain that look of being constantly in shape, right? Because at the
Mm,
time, remember, I was in the military, so I had to be constantly in shape. So constantly lifting weights, had no stomach. And, it was like my kids all got 6 packs. I was like, I said, you know, good bastards and inherited all my good genes. Like, okay, but anyway, back then, and she still stayed in shape. So I'm sure she figured, well, goddamn, if I'm putting in the work, what about you? How you sitting there in the bedroom eating your ice cream on a eating your ice cream in a reclinable chair? What the fuck you doing?
mm,
But
damn.
but at that time I asked her, I said, you guys think I'm fat? My wife said I'm fat, thinks I'm fat. She didn't come out and say this. No, you're not fat. Like then I gained much more weight then. But hey, people married to a certain image, Joby. So if there's like no really love there, right? So
Yeah,
little things like that probably will upset you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Instead of
I
the
get.
person, you fell in
Yeah,
love with the image of what I used to be and not who I really am. So
exactly.
you're gonna be upset, because you just got fell in love with the physical part of me, and
Mm-hmm.
then the physical is changing. You don't
Mm-hmm.
like it, of
Yeah.
course, right? You don't like it because you don't really like who I am as a person,
Yep.
obviously. But
Mm-hmm.
and so now the physical is changing, so it may cause a little animosity, Joe, just a little bit. You're laying next to this person, they starting to piss you off because they're not looking the way you want them to look,
That's
and so you start
exactly.
taking your jabs.
Like you've said, there's no love there, and I wouldn't want anything like that, because personally I've seen couples who started their relationship, they were very tiny, then with years of them just growing up together, and especially if there's love and so much happiness in between. I'm not saying, just look anyhow, but most of the people, especially for women, like, we tend to add weight, especially if we're just in a comfortable situation or relationship. If the man is just doing everything right, women will just naturally tend to gain weight in a
That's
healthy
true.
relationship. And I believe so should a man look healthy. I'm not saying being fat, but look like you have someone taking care of you, you're eating correct. And if
Hmm.
she cooks for you, especially, like, you're gonna gain weight, you're gonna gain some weight. It's different
I
when
know. I told her.
at your
I told her.
man.
I told her. I told her it was her fault. All the southern cooking she got. I said, "You don't want give me all this southern cooking." Then she came back. I ain't tell you stop working out. I ain't tell you that.
Mm, absolutely.
Shout out to her. Shout out to her. No good ass.
Yeah, if you have a partner, you love them for who they are, and it is really fucked up that if you have someone and you just love them for their appearance, you don't really know who they are as a person. That means you don't know who they really are deep as a person. You just, again, like you said, if it's not materialistic
Physical. It's
benefits,
my
yeah,
physical.
yeah,
It's physical and also sadly what you can do. A lot of people love you, Joby, for what you can do for them, not because of who you are.
true.
As soon as you can't do for them, they toss you, they toss you aside like a damn old dirty rag. Get your
Mm,
ass out of here. So, so
such people don't. I'm just from telling Kamlesh, don't be disrespectful to people who have helped you. I don't know. So I was using two words. Don't disrespect someone who has really gone through problem,
all right, fine with you.
and the universe has favored them in different ways, and
Yeah.
they have shedded tears in different ways. You don't know how much burden or rejection this person has gone through to become who they are, for you to be playing with them. Some people are just naturally protected for everything they have gone through. I don't know if I'm really making sense, but I'm just from telling Kamlesh, don't play with some
Mm.
people. Some people are just naturally protected by the universe, that no matter how many times you try to tremble or shake them. You can't do anything about it. It's just who they're meant to become. I don't know if
Hmm.
that's makes sense. So yeah, it's it's crazy. So love your people for who they are, not for what they do for you. Okay, understand there's a
Exactly.
difference. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
love it for who they are. But before we
But
get into the main topic
most
of
people don't do
today,
that. Most people don't be giving you the best of me.
mhm.
Outrageous.
I know
Uh,
that's damn. But yeah,
do me,
we have.
do me a favor. You're on Google, Joby, real quick. Go on Google real quick.
All right.
Type in, just say Black Hot Fire Network and see what pops up. Scroll down and see what pops up. Say Black Hot Fire Network. Put it all separate. Say Black, then Hot, then Fire, then Network. Don't say .com. Just say network. Don't say com.
Oh, I didn't say
Not .com. Now, see, you went to the dang website. Not the website. Just say
okay.
Black Hot Fire Network. Then push enter. See what pops up. Then scroll down. What pops up?
I see we have ourselves on our website, on Google Play Store, on Dizia, that is listen
Hmm.
to Black Fire Network podcast, on YouTube, Facebook, RadioNet. Um, we are on
Push,
Spotify. We are on Zeno FM.
push,
Yeah.
push, push up. Push up. Go up some. Go up some. Go up some. Go to Zeno or some shit. Go up. Go up. Go up.
Okay.
Push
We
up.
are. We,
Listen. Put. Yeah, where you going? Okay, read it for me again.
yeah, we
What's
have
that one?
there's so many. We have Dizia. We have YouTube. We
Push,
have Facebook.
push
We
this
have.
ears and see what it is. Push this ear. Let's see what it's saying. Let's see what that is.
Okay.
I was listening to it on iHeartRadio. I was listening to jokes. Push enter when it says push play. I mean,
Okay.
because
Let's.
you're live on the radio, it should have you. Push play. Or is that just? Is that?
Yeah, I see it.
Or,
I see our show right now currently going on there.
okay, okay, no, not that one. And no, that I want you to put. Okay,
No, I see
that's the.
our show and other shows too. So let me
Okay,
go.
okay. Okay, that just wanted to show. Okay, now go out. Now go out of that one. I want you to go to like one of the radio versions. Yeah, that's just a bunch of that's a bunch of our old podcasts. Now, so go out of that. Go down. What's that one right there with the green? That one right there with the green button.
Net radio.
Okay, push that. See what that does. Okay, there you go. Now it should say a play button down there somewhere.
A minute.
But you gotta hit accept right there. Play. There you go. Play. Are you live on the radio?
Yeah, I'm live on the radio.
Okay. Should be able to hear yourself then.
Ad blocker. Reload this page. It's bringing me an ad blocker. Mm. Yeah, I can see it's saying playing right now, like we're live, but
Uh,
it's not allowing me to. So
okay, no
it's
problem. But yeah, I was just showing it. So there's no. I'm gonna use an example. Go to go out of that, Joby, and go to the second page. Go down to Google and go to the second page. See what pops up. Go out of that. Go all the way down. I go out of that stuff right
hold on.
there. Okay. Go all the way out. And go all the way down. All the way down to the bottom. Now push the second page. No, that's another. That's another. Okay, yeah, you can hit play on that one too. I would say you push the second page. So, because I want to say there's nowhere. See, there you go. That's up. Exactly. There's nowhere you can listen to us at. There's nowhere. We're everywhere on the internet. Live, whether you do our website. Yeah, go to the second page. When it says second page, there you go. Second
Yeah,
page. So you
my
what?
tuner, my tuner radio. Uh,
Okay.
let's see.
Yeah. You click that,
Like,
push play. There's nowhere. There you go. We're everywhere on the internet. We're everywhere. Whether you use our. So that's why I told you our numbers are never going to be. See, Joby only calls YouTube numbers. People listen to us everywhere on the internet, everywhere. We got places you don't even know that Joe. I knew this for Joe because Joe didn't know we were all over there, all over these places.
yeah, we have
She been
Spreaker. We
Spreaker. So
have,
we got iHeartRadio down there.
yeah, we have Twitter. We have Chrome. We have Odyssey. And let me
Mm-hmm.
go to the next page.
There
We
should be
have
nowhere you can't find us. No, I don't know. I can't find. Then you ain't went to the internet and just said I can't find them. There's no way you can't find how to listen to us because it even got our TV channels. I looked on there on my side. It said Roku. It said Apple. That was one thing. It said it had the Apple TV on there. It had the Roku. It had Android and Amazon. First I went down because I was just listening to Jovi on iHeartRadio, and I was laughing. She was singing Anthony Hamilton. I was laughing. I said, I want to see. So there's nowhere on the internet, not even outside of our website, you can't find us or listen to any program, whether it's live or Joby puts it on Spreaker because it's all there. It's all
mm-hmm.
we're everywhere. So no matter how much they tried to shut us down as far as numbers, our numbers are unmatched. Because people watch it on TV, they listen to us on all those channels. We just push one. I'm talking on them. We everywhere. And so I used to get, especially I don't get them no more because I'll look because whenever one of our stations go down, I get a comment from one of those radio stations that play us. Say, hey, your stream is down. Your stream is. They just get a bunch of, oh, your stream is down. Your stream. I said, man, just tell me at the end of the week. Don't tell me every day that your stream is down. Your stream is down. Because they tell you that because people come to the station on their site and listen to it. And they tell them, hey, this stream is down. The stream is down. So our numbers are still in the thousands. That's what I tried to teach Joby. She look at YouTube numbers, which are fake. We're everywhere. Not just on no YouTube. We fucking everywhere right now. Why Joby pushed that up, hit a button on whatever channel it was and had me talking, had her talking. Because we everywhere. Everywhere. So our numbers not what you see on fucking YouTube. Not just unlike other people YouTube channel. We everywhere. All right, we everywhere. So
Period.
can't just just can't count just fake YouTube shadow ban numbers. I made sure we everywhere. So no way you can't hear us anywhere and everywhere. Whether you got your TV, whether you got your radio, whatever you got, you there.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Period. On Kit's accent, Karibu sana. Karibu sana.
that's
Uh,
right.
subscribe that button. Karibu sana. Subscribe on that
That's right. Terry
button.
Busana, goddammit.
But anyway, before we get into the main conversation, I want to share a little bit of Trump and yesterday's conversation. What we're talking about Chicago, the ICE invaded Chicago, and we saw through the
Yeah.
comments it's literally the other way around. But still, we justified that no black person should have gone through what they went through. We saw the
No,
children,
that's what I said.
and
That's what, let me send this video to you. Go ahead, Joe. What about this guy
yeah,
describing the same thing you're saying? Go ahead.
yeah,
He's
yeah. Before you
he's
get
refuting what he's refuting what 10 Speed and Big Cheese was saying. So let me go ahead.
oh, okay,
Put them up. Go ahead.
okay, yeah. We have Trump bragging. Trump literally, despite us seeing yesterday that he's being disrespected on his face, for the decisions he's making. And shout out to Illinois and Chicago. We have Illinois and Chicago, which have sued Trump administration following the deployment of the National Guard. So as we get into that, literally, it's still crazy to see that he doesn't want to stop showing that people should treat him as an important person. He feels so important despite being cheated on. He still wants to prove he's an important person. So he has come out to talk about how the young people, of course, who are the majority, that they should be appreciative of him because he owes them big for saving TikTok. He's not saved TikTok. Like we saw yesterday, literally right now.
People getting off of TikTok. They already know
Yeah.
exactly. They're getting off of it. They know it's all a sham. They ain't sending for you saving it. They're trying to find. They're building a new app.
Uh-huh. It's crazy. So he's come out to say that young. Let me share the video as you hear what he had to say.
Those young people of TikTok, I saved TikTok, so you owe me big, and now you're looking at me in the Oval Office, and someday one of you are going to be sitting right at this desk, and you're going to be doing a great job also. To all of
Country's
those
going to shit
young
in the
people
hand,
of
man. It sounds
TikTok,
crazy.
I saved TikTok, so you owe me big, and now you're looking at me in the Oval Office, and someday one of you are going to be sitting right at this desk, and you're going to be doing a great job also.
Oh
No,
yeah,
they
you.
no, they won't. The country won't exist.
It is crazy, man. It sounds just so delusional. It sounds just crazy. They
Crazy
know
talk.
their
Hmm.
lies have been all cracked and all the dots have been connected, and we know who they really are. You're not as important as you think you are behind those suits and these cameras and behind the TV. You are a nobody. You take orders, for you to sit on a camera, for you to tell us what to do. The real bosses are dictating behind their seats as they smoke cigar or whatever they do,
Exactly.
enjoying
Cigars.
war. Yeah, enjoying the wars of the world because that's what excites them. Like the comment I read yesterday on Beachwood, it's who they are, in nature, it's who they really are, and who we are talking about. So shout to Trump, it's crazy that you still want to justify you are an important person. I love you for your sarcasm, but this is very messy. This is very, very shitty. Very, very shitty of you. Fix America. Make it a shithole again. That is what you need to be saying to people. Not make it great again, because you're making it way worse. So we have Illinois. I don't know if you've shared the video, Keith, to connect with whatever I want to talk about. We have Illinois and
Uh,
Chicago, and which has sued Trump administration following the deployment of the National Guard. Yesterday we broke down all this topic, and yeah, like you said, there's someone who said something different from whatever 10 Speed and Big Cheese said. But we have the mayor, that is Brandon Johnson. Where were they? That is the question. When all this was happening, why do they have to? Because so many cases of black people being attacked, let me use the right term, being attacked have happened, and the mayors, the governors, these people don't do anything. They don't want to lose their seats, they don't want to lose their money, so they're gonna do everything they can to use systematic words to make it feel like they really care about black people. Well, truly they really don't. So the question, like we asked, where is the mayor? I think that was what we were discussing yesterday. Where is the mayor? Where is the governor? Where are these representatives who are supposed to be standing up for black people? When this was happening, why didn't no one literally put out a speech immediately standing up for black people? Why does it have to take like literally 10 hours for you to take a response or an action on your own people? It doesn't make sense. But we have Mayor Brandon Johnson, who signed the ICE freeze zone executive order, and they're saying the order prohibits federal migration agents from using any city-owned property for federal immigration operation, and invites local businesses and community organizations to join the citywide effort of safeguarding the I can say that term I can't see that time. Eligible rights of the Chicago. I can't see that the last words, but yeah, he says we will not tolerate the ICE agents violating our residents' constitutional rights, nor will we allow the federal government to disregard, our local authority. ICE agents are detaining elected officials, tear gassing protesters, children, and Chicago police officers, and abusing Chicago residents. We will not stand for that in our city. And with this executive order, Chicago stands firm in protecting the constitutional rights of our residents and immigration communities, and uploading the democracy. And I remember we shared some of these videos yesterday of the black people talking about how they were being mistreated and all that. So yeah, personally, I feel my take on this is it's it's just not right for you to come talk about a situation hours later. The moment something is happening, because that's why you are representative of the people. We are supposed to be there protecting and standing up for their rights. When something happens, immediately you have news and information about it. Why is it taking you hours to respond? Again, inclusivity, responsibility, accountability. They don't like that. It's too late for that. We've already seen what they wanted to push about black people. That's just it. How they, reminding black people where they belong. They've already pushed that on their media. The videos are out here and people have already reacted to it. Black people have been made to feel what they expected to feel. So it's too late for you to come justify it. I don't know what are your thoughts, Kid, on this before we switch on your topic or on the
What?
topic.
Say it again, Joe. What happened?
What? Were you not listening? Why?
Nah, I wasn't. Say it again.
God.
I was looking for that video.
Yeah, I'm talking about the mayor and I'm talking about the representative of Illinois and
Illinois
Michigan
and the mayor.
who have
Okay, so
come,
it's about the governor and the mayor. Okay,
yeah,
mayor of Chicago.
who have sued Trump administration for what they're doing, literally. And I've just read the letter of what they said about the tear gassing the children and the police officers and the abusing of the Chicago residents. And I'm saying personally, it's too late because that's what we were asking yesterday and questioning about. Where are the black representatives who we know majority are bootlickers in simple terms? And I'm saying it's too late because the moment something happens, it's everywhere, and the fact it was everywhere on the media, you should have come out the immediate time to come and air, or issued this immediately. But the fact it took you hours for you to come and respond about it, I feel like it's disrespectful to your community. And again, it shows why you're in that position. You're protecting your pockets, you're protecting the white man's interest. So now you're doing this again for the cameras, for the system to, according to the systematic laws of you trying to show black people, or we have a black representative who cares, but in real sense they really don't care. So
They don't
yeah,
exactly.
so I feel like it's just disrespectful for you to come now and say that you care about this while the whole situation has already been pushed. They have pushed the narrative again, like I'm saying, on the media of what they wanted black people to feel, which we discussed about fear. Someone said that on the comment yesterday. The fear, ensuring that you remind black people where they belong and all that. So that is already out. The videos are going viral. So is that justifiable? Are you going to ensure that is corrected? Are you gonna make them apologize for saying F them babies and all that? Those kind of things. I feel like it's just not justifiable enough for you to come now and say that you really care about your people. But shout out to Jason, John Mosquito. Jason talks about Elon Musk listens to Black Hot Fire. Yeah, he made us lose our Twitter. But I
Usually,
also see,
he sure did. He became and funny. Exactly. That's last year. We lost. That was last summer. We was getting 4,000 and 5,000 people on a live, and his name was in. It was. I think that's a fake Elon Musk. Nah, it was the real one, and that's why we got banned. It was the real dude. I said, "This is a fake Elon Musk." I said, "Damn, this the real dude." Yeah. Uh huh. He didn't like to hear the shit we said, so all of a sudden they said, "I know the whole count was gone."
mhm. John Mosquito says, even here on YouTube, a lot of people watch, but they purposely show reduce the numbers. That's true. I also believe on YouTube, as much as kids say the YouTube numbers lie, we have a lot of people who catch our shows even later, but they'll reduce the numbers. We have a lot of people who,
Mm-hmm.
despite the subscriptions numbers not going up, the people randomly are gonna bump into our content, and because
They
of those
do.
numbers rising, they're
I
gonna
do.
keep still constant,
I make I make the numbers go in reverse. How's that possible? They
my
make sure now it never goes above 150 a show. Like
Mhm.
when it goes like to 200 views, it starts going. I go back and look at it. It's at 175. We get views in reverse. A lot of guys in shadow band knows that we get views in reverse. So I'll never look at none of that shit. 'Cause I know we everywhere. I don't ever look at none of them big numbers ever.
Hmm. Anyway, we can switch to the main topic. I can hear you having some Popeyes. We talk about health, but
I'm
yeah.
not eating no joke. I'm drinking water and eating these rich crackers.
Okay.
So
I'm having my
you
ugali
you
about
want us eat ugali talking about that
that's health.
starchy ass shit.
That's healthy. But yeah, pick it up. Let me share the cue the video. See where we can start from. I didn't take a whole hour. I just took 30 minutes
All
of my
right.
time.
Hey, you did show that video. So Joey's
Thank you
old
so
friend.
much. Are you kidding?
Yeah, we talking about. So Joey's old friend, and Raw Dog is out here on TikTok drunk talking shit about her. You guys remember Katie? This is Katie. So a friend of Joey contacted Joey. That it's some girl that she didn't know is out there talking shit about Joey on TikTok, right? So as I told you. Oh, go ahead. Oh, so I don't know what she's saying. She said it in goddamn Swahili. So um, I did everything I could to save Cassie Kate. It's gonna be rough out for you. It's Africa, and so she kept talking crazy as hell. Ah, shut up! I know I was talking about. I had her in slavery, paying the way. No one would say I have anybody in slavery paying them the wages I pay them. But I had in slavery, we bought big screen TV. This is how you call entitlement, right? This is how you know people have entitlement. You do good stuff. Some stuff you should never do for certain people. We do good stuff for people. It actually has them hate you. So, so we bought big screen TVs for her. I did. I made sure she had, microwave ovens in her house and all this other shit. I did all the stuff for this young lady.
You
But
got out of cell.
uh,
You got out. You got her out of cell.
got out of what?
Jail. Out of jail.
Oh, out of jail, all that shit. So yeah, but anything, yeah. But for some people that causes contempt because they have what they call a when they feel entitled, entitlement thing. You do too much for somebody when you're not supposed to. They feel entitled, and the person you do shit for, you guys have this. They'll turn on your ass. That's why they say don't ever do too much for people that are ungrateful, because they'll start have entitlement, and then they get angry at you if you don't give everything they want no more. They start hating you, right? So of course we have with Katie, and Katie start talking crazy. I said, Katie, you got to calm down with the crazy talk, sweetheart. You got to calm down with this crazy talk. I said, it's gonna be rough out here for you, man. It's gonna be rough. I'll let you go. You're gonna see the real world. It ain't gonna end well. So I tried everything I could. You guys, when that day she went crazy, I had to fire on the spot. I said, your ass is fired. Get all your shit. Don't forget nothing. I want you to have no excuse to make it back to the studio. I forgot. No, you ain't forgot nothing. You forgot your mind. That's what you did. You lost your mind. You forgot not to lose your mind. And so now, Joey's friend said, I seen this girl on TikTok. I don't know if it's you, Joey, she's talking about, but of course, there ain't that many Joeys running around here. so, and she said her name was Katie. I said, yeah, Joey said, I'm not sure if that's Katie she's talking about. Yeah, Joey, she's Katie. Yeah, that's her talking shit about you. About you
Oh,
fucked her life up.
I was shocked. I was just doing the show, and then I see messages popping up of someone wants to fight me. I'm like, huh? Me? With who? I don't have no problem with anyone. Like, I don't. Who wants to fight right now? Like, everyone is thinking about money and all that. Who wants to fight? Oh, she's called Katie. She said that she wants to fight you. What? Yeah, to confirm. I'm like, hey, do you have a video to confirm all this? Yeah, let me send you because I couldn't record all of it. My phone went off, but Yeah, she's talking about you. She said you have a monitoring spirit. What is a monitoring spirit? What the hell? What?
Who spirit?
I have a monitoring spirit. I'm monitoring. No, I'm monitoring her. I don't know what. What? What?
I don't know
What?
what that is.
I don't even know what that is. Oh, monitoring. What is a monitoring spirit? Can someone explain to me? Because I'm confused still.
I
Like
don't even
what?
know what that is.
She wants to talk.
The mosquito said, Joey, stop fucking people's lives up.
I'm not fucking anyone's lives. Literally, you guys have been really, really genuine. I don't need to explain myself at all. Like, it's just, I don't need to prove anything at all at this point. I've just been doing my job, and part of doing my job is accountability. And like I said earlier today, most of the people don't like accountability, and that has put me in a position of people not liking me. It's not just her. We have HR, we have a bunch of people who have been working under here, and they just disliked me because I demand accountability. So I'm just doing my job. I'm also an employee. This is not my company. I'm also an employee, so I have things to do. I have things to deliver. You're here for a reason, not for joking and for who is important to is
Did Joey mess my life up? Is she getting on me $200? Jibber
uh,
jabber.
like let me share what she had to say,
Yeah,
but
what
she
you
was
saying?
very messy because she's
Oh,
embarrassing herself.
she said that was I mean. She said she has a Jezebel spirit. Oh no, not Jovi. That's far
What,
from Jovi ass.
what's a Jezebel spirit?
A Jezebel's a hoe, Joe.
Wow. What? Me?
Not Jovi.
Wow.
That's yeah.
Can we talk about no, she doesn't want me to talk about her. I have a whole podcast on her. Like, please, let me try me. Me. Yeah, I don't need to defend myself on anything. If anything, let it come out. Let it come out, please.
Oh, Z, it's not funny. It's not funny anymore. Job, kama uko kwa live yangu jitokeze saa hizi.
No,
It's not funny.
the hairdresser money gone.
Oh, Z, it's not funny. It's not funny
It's,
anymore.
it's almost been 2
Job,
years.
kama uko kwa live yangu jitokeze saa hizi.
Yeah, she's saying.
What she saying?
Yeah, she was saying. She was calling my name out, saying if I'm on a live and monitoring her there, at that point I should come out. I don't know, monitoring her.
Okay, look, Martha, me, you looking at her
Yeah,
again. Look, yeah,
cause Jezebel, I'm not down mosquito. What the hell is what the hell?
yeah.
Like,
Okay, monitoring. Yes, she said you Said you look. They said you still living rent free in her head. I mean, in your head, she's still living rent free in your head.
ooh, I don't follow this girl on no social media. None. None. I've been wishing her nothing but the best. So it's crazy that this is the type of I'm the one living rent free on her head right now. Like, I don't know. This is crazy. But anyway, good luck to
That's
her.
right. That's right. Nappy head and took over. Jibber jabber. The hairdresser money dried up.
Good luck to her.
Cause money get your head done. I remember Katie didn't wear a lot of wigs, so she like to get her hair done. That money done dried up. It gets rough out here. It gets rough out here. Nah, I wasn't that one, Jibber. Go down some. You must be on the page or something.
Let me see.
The video I sent you last week.
Yeah.
Who's at Joby's neck? Katie. Yeah, that was Katie. It's been 2 years ago almost now. We fought Katie back in 2000, goddamn 24 to begin like February. It's almost 20. No. It was 2024, Joby. It's almost 2026 now.
Oh yeah.
2 more months to be 2026. It's been 2 years. Ericon's been almost 2 years. Huh? She's still upset. She's still carrying it. carrying that anger. It's rough. Life is rough when you broke. Shit, got you going back. Is that damn Joby? That fucking Joby got me out here all fucked up in the game.
Man, I'll just be chilling, man. People just start bullshit with me. I'm just always I'm just always chilling. Just people just picking issues up with me, and I don't know why. It's crazy.
You haven't talked to her since she left, have you?
No, never, ever, ever.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
even
no.
hi, not even a call, nothing.
Yeah,
Never.
because she had blocked you, then unblocked you, right?
Exactly. Like a couple of times you've asked me about her, I'm like, man, none of my business, cause I don't
Yeah,
like
exactly. Yeah, Joby, I said, see your name from Katie? I don't know. I ain't got nothing to do with that. None of my business.
because I'm quick to move on like that. I wish you the best. You know, I'm not angry at you, but I wish you the best. I just don't want anything to do with you at all. Like, bye. That's because I tried to save Katie too a couple of times. I tried, but I was the bad guy. I was the dictator all the time. So no, it's crazy. Anyway.
It is what it is. That's how life rolls. You know, life rolls like that sometimes. Find out. Try to, I tried to get her from jumping. You know, when somebody's gonna commit suicide, you try to help. I try to talk Katie down from the ledge. The Katie, baby, sweetheart, you on the ledge. You gonna jump? You actually gonna commit suicide? You gonna jump off the ledge? Yes, I'm jumping. Fuck you. All right. You gonna jump off this motherfucker without a parachute? Yeah. All right. I'm telling you, when you hit the bottom, it's gonna be fucked up. Be a lot of broken bones. Hit the
Yeah,
bottom of the.
if you're doing it sober, it would even have made sense. But you're doing it drunk. You know, you're embarrassing yourself. Like, please go do some makeup first or something and come looking better.
I don't got the money for no makeup in hand. What's wrong with you? It fucked me up, Joby.
Make some powder or something. You know, powder or flour. Baking flour creates good makeup. So try that.
Hey, great. What uncut? The spikes and like I find network or what? And that
I know what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
I don't know what he's saying. What's UNOT? What the hell is that?
He's saying Spikes and Katie are going to come to connect together because I'm both their up,
Uh,
something like that. Anyway, can I continue the video?
Oh yeah, he said, Joey, you mean you didn't stop and buy some peas?
Anyway, that's not even me who saw her. It was our carpenter, not me.
I forgot. I need Joey to reach out to the carpenter again anyway. We got rain in that building. I need him to go see if we can patch up the. We can change Joe, see if we can get in contact with the carpenter, see if we can help us go patch up that place.
I just saw him today.
Oh, yeah, I didn't tell you till now, so you didn't. So you had nothing to say to him. So, yeah, but yeah. So what we're talking about, we're continuing what we were talking about Wednesday. We couldn't do it. We couldn't do it Friday. They got Joey got held up doing other stuff, worrying about beating Katie's ass. So
Wow.
and the women were fighting and gossiping. Yeah, monitoring spirits usually meant witch or meant witch or something. Okay. Oh, okay, so she calling Joby a witch. Then she monitor. Okay, I ain't know what it meant. Monitoring spirit. So yeah, Katie was a church nut. So yeah, that's probably what it meant. A monitoring spirit, a witch.
Well, if I'm a witch, then my voodoo is working. Then
Yeah.
my voodoo is working so well. That's amazing. It's triggering people by me being silent, not talking. Look how powerful you can be, Africans. Come on, crazy.
Hey, as Beyonce, as Beyonce said, the best revenge is your paper.
Yeah,
See, look at Joe. See, Joey got a paper right.
yeah.
He said Joey's gonna do a Chuck Norris on Katie. That won't work. Not no Chuck Norris.
I'm not fighting, man. I'm growing to be such a pretty woman more every day. I wake up, my as a black woman keep on increasing. So, and have you seen my nails, my hair? Like, please, I don't have time to.
Nah,
I
you
don't
didn't.
have
Nah, you
that.
put yourself on the camera. Show us your nails and your
Oh,
hair.
do I need to do that? But
Yeah, you want to talk about? Let's see your nail. Okay,
yeah,
where's your nails at?
my hair,
Ain't nails.
very patterned.
Uh,
My
okay,
nails,
all right.
butterfly type
But
shapes.
Katie told me she's about to fuck all that up. You get your mind right.
I'm sorry for that. These are not cheap nails, please. These are very expensive nails,
He
expensive
told
hair.
you better get your mind right because I'm pulling all your shit out.
I'm very humble, please. This alone. I wish you heal at the best. Heal, babe. Heal, heal. You deserve that. Heal.
He said Joey back on the third strap. The second one.
Oh yeah, you noticed. I'm back. Period.
All right, go ahead, Joe. Let's see where we at right here.
Okay.
As a spirit, and he can create other bodies and walk around as different
You know,
beings all throughout the galaxy. And that's what these
exactly.
Elohim
So
do, the
so
Elohim spirits
so
do. They create human bodies.
yeah. See, it's understood because the body is an illusion, guy. Your body is an avatar, and certain things get housed inside the body. So what's housed inside these individuals that we say control the world that are behind the scenes of all these fake governmental leaders, right? Every government is fake. So we know there's certain entities that's actually ruling this world from behind the scenes that we can't see that's controlling these other people that control the world from a puppet like a Trump, a Putin, all these governments, all fake and controlled. Because as white entities, those bodies house demonic energy. That's why they were created unmelanated. All the fake thing about evolution, that's all fake. You know it's all fake. Okay? And so what's housed in a non-melanated entity is demonic energy, this low vibrational energy. That's why they can kill and have no empathy, no sympathy. Black people can't understand the killing of other races. They can't figure it out. They can't understand it because you have humanity. Because black people are the only human beings on the planet. You're the only ones that don't have these Neanderthal genetics. And they keep saying Neanderthal mated with black men or black women. That's a impossibility because Neanderthal was a completely different species. That's not true. It's a completely different species. And no two species can mate and carry the genes forward. Like I always use the example of a donkey and a horse that they would have them mate. They wouldn't mate physically. They would do what? Intravenously, right? And so that would produce a mule. A mule cannot reproduce itself. It's a hybrid animal. It cannot reproduce itself. A male mule and a female mule cannot have a baby because it's a hybrid animal. It's a created animal from a donkey and a horse. That's what we're dealing with. We're talking about all other races of people. Talking about a hybrid. As Bobby Hill likes to call them, it's not a mutation because mutations do happen in the natural order of life. You would have mutations happen through genetics, but not a whole people. A mutation is not going to create a whole Caucasian race, a whole Asian race. That's not going to happen in regular science, in regular nature. Nature's not going to mutate a whole race of other people, right? It's not going to happen. No such thing we have a mutation. And that's why when you always go back to the genetics and the genealogy, it only goes back so far. Isn't that funny? It only goes back so far. It cuts off every time. But the African genetic goes back into infinity. As an African, not a fake, Indian African, sorry. As an African, your body, your genetics goes back into infinity, right? So even the Morons calling themselves Indians here, you were Africans. Still come from the same continent. You spread out throughout this whole plane of existence. They got Morons talking about, is this a flat Earth? No, no flat Earth. That's a sign from the CIA. So what they found out, what people found out, because remember they want the people, the individual, the demiurge that controls this matrix from behind the scenes wants to have you not knowing what's going on, like how they find these certain things all over the planet and they hide them up. You say you're talking about a conspiracy theory, you're crazy, because they want to put their narrative of reality out to you. So really we've been living in nothing but lies, right? Like people, oh, mermaids not real. We know there are mermaids. These are factual things. Factual. We know there's certain, as he calls them, Elohim came down and started creating biological animals, whether they be in the sea or on land. We know they exist. They want to tell you all you're crazy and all this kind of shit. We know gene splicing and gene manipulation have been going on for millennia, unless these other races would not be here. So why is it only a certain group of people now controls the whole fucking world? Remember, you're not allowed to even talk about this. Why not? Why can't we ask questions? Why questions asked? Because we want to know where these people come from. How did they get here? The fake evolutionary story don't work. We know the Adam and Eve bullshit is fake. There's no way a woman came from a man's rib. We know that's an absolute lie. We know that just by science. That a woman is a double X helix and a man is XY. So that means the woman has more genomes than a man. So a woman could never came from a man because you can never get more from less. A woman could have never come from a man, ever. But they want to have you just, suspend reality for their fake narrative they wrote in this goofy Bible, which is a lie, right? They want you to suspend reality and common sense and critical thinking to ever think that a man came from a woman came from a man. That's completely idiotic. So both those stories are fake. Evolution is a theory. They call it theory. It's a fake lie. They know it's a lie. The Adam and Eve creation story, that's not a fake lie. And they know it's a lie. It's a lie. Scientifically, we know it's a lie. It can never happen. Woman can never come from a man's rib, ever. Not now, not ever. Just by size, we know the woman is the first on the planet. We're not saying that she's superior. We're not saying man is superior. We're saying there's an equilibrium. Right? There's equilibrium between man and woman. Man is not supposed to dominate woman, and woman not supposed to dominate man. They're supposed to live. We're supposed to complement each other. Women do certain things better than men. Men do certain things better than women. It's supposed to be a complementary thing. Everybody keep talking about, oh, the men supposedly it's a patriarchal system. No, it's not. The universe doesn't work like that. You know why it don't work like that? I'll tell you that. Because the creator is male and feminine, male and female. And so your brain is male and feminine. Everything is, to create, you must have both sets of energy. One's not supposed to dominate the other. It's supposed to be in balance. All right? Like I told you, do me a favor, Joe, real quick. Give me images of a magnet. Images of a magnet, the negative and positive points. Negative and positive points of a magnet. I was going to do this because I'm going to give you an example. We got more. Oh, man is supposed to lead. A man is. That's a lie. That's how the universe works. It's not supposed to be patriarchal or matriarchal. It's supposed to be balanced. Okay. Yeah, click on that one. Click on that one. So how a magnet works, guys, one side is what? Feminine, one side is masculine. One side is negative, one side is positive, right? In the middle is where you want it. The middle is where God is at. The middle. So no matter where you cut off a magnet will always what? Repolarize itself. Let's say if I cut off the negative part, right? I cut off that negative part and you think this magnet is going to be positive. It's not. The magnet will automatically seek balance and create itself back into another negative pole. Automatically it's going to do that. If I cut the whole negative part, that blue part, cut it off, you'll see which one is negative, which one is positive. Okay.
South and north.
So, okay, now south and north. So we know south pole would be positive, negative, and north would be south would be feminine, north would be because energy goes from south to north, goes from female to male. So that south right there would be feminine, and the north would be masculine. Now, if I cut off the south part of that pole, it will already automatically, it will recalibrate itself into a southern or feminine half. Because God is male and feminine. Male and feminine. So you don't want to be saying that I'm going to be completely masculine. That's why they tell men to tap into your feminine side, because you have both sides, right? You want to sit in the middle. You want to be balanced, right? You want to work that, because the universe, that's why the universe seeks balance, right? There you go. Thanks, Joe. Negative and positive. So, is that sounds right? See? So, like I said, yep, the negative. So the south is negative, like I said, the female side. And the north is positive, right? So that's how I knew by studying this. How I knew they put the world upside down in our minds. Remember I told you that the world's upside down, so everybody now come along with what I said, like everybody knows it now. And you start saying the shit till I said it. That's how you know when we're talking about Southern Africa. South Africa is really Northern Africa. The world is upside down in our minds. They flip the world upside down. I know that because of polarity, right? Since energy flows from south to north, that means the south pole is really the north pole. Because I know that because of the way energy flows, right? As you see right there, energy flows that's feminine, it goes counterclockwise or negative. It's counterclockwise, right? And positive energy or masculine energy goes clockwise. And I knew we were in the southern hemisphere because every hurricane that hits America is always going what? Counterclockwise. It's feminine energy. That's why they would name. They knew what it was. That's why they were naming them always women names. Every hurricane that hits America is going counterclockwise. That means that's feminine energy. Anything going clockwise, that's masculine energy. See, I have to teach you how the universe actually works. So that's how you know. So if we're supposed to be in the northern hemisphere, right, which would be masculine, that hurricane is supposed to be going clockwise, not counterclockwise. So they flip the goddamn. That's how you know this is some real evil shit. That's how you know you're in a matrix and you got something that's invisible that you can't see running this planet. Don't you understand this? That's why you're never to know none of this. Why you're in a reincarnation trap. Okay? That's why I want you to understand what is real and what's not real. Understand how things actually work. Energy flows from female to male because the woman is first. She's the first amongst equals. We're equal, but she's still first. Okay? Energy flows from female to male. And then this magnet, it would flow from negative to positive. That's how energy flows. Okay, doesn't flow masculine to feminine. It flows feminine to masculine. So if that's the case, we're not in the northern hemisphere, right? We're in the southern hemisphere. And they just flipped it upside down in our mind. That's why we never get a true picture of the earth from space, ever. It's always a fake image, a composite. That's why you got these morons talking about the flat earth. You never get a real image from space because it's flat. They don't want you to know it's a flat earth. You know, fucking moron. They don't do that because it's flat, stupid. They do it because they don't want you to know they flip the earth in your mind. That things are not really where they are. That's why they don't show you a real image from space what the earth looks like. It's always a fake composite image. That's why you got the flat earth morons. See, you've never seen a real image from space, and that's true. They never give you a real picture from space, ever. That's true. That's why you got these flat earth morons. That's why the earth is flat. Earth is flat. It's flat. The earth is flat, right? All these flat earth morons keep saying it's flat because they don't never show you the true image. It's flat. It's flat. Right? That's what they keep telling you. They don't show you true image because they flip the earth upside down. That's why when you go back and understand the Kemetic text, they knew what they were talking about. They said they were going down south. They said, oh, the Nile River is the only river that flows from south to north. That's a lie. And they call what was Upper Kemet and Lower Kemet because we believe in our minds that Egypt is the top of Africa when it's not. It's not the top, it's at the bottom of Africa. And South Africa is at the top. South Africa is really northern Africa. But the maps all show us a big thing, and that the South Pole is where the North Pole, and the North Pole is where the South Pole. Because this entity that has this matrix, this demiurge, doesn't want you to understand how energy works. So when you die, if you do gain enough energy to leave this matrix, you don't even know which way to go because you're not energy flows. So we know this is ruled from something that we cannot see. It's not just some regular evil shit. This is spiritual wickedness to make sure you die and come back, die and come back, die and come back, die and come back, and never leave this matrix. Never leave this energy harvesting matrix, I call it, to harvest your energy for entities that are cut off from true God, true creator. Right? So, do me a favor real quick, Joey. Open up, keep that tab up, open up tab and say, show me hurricanes, say images of hurricanes about to hit Florida. Just give me that. Say images of hurricanes about to hit the Florida coastline, about to hit Florida. I want you to know which way they're rotating. You guys observe the rotation. And so you guys, is the energy feminine? Yeah, go the big one. I need like a big one you can see. Yeah, like that one right there. That one over, go down, and oh, right there. Yeah, that right there. That was so which direction is that one going? Can you guys see that it's going counterclockwise? Can you guys see the arms? See, it looks just like a galaxy. That's what I want to show you. That's how a galaxy looks, right? That's how you know it's a female galaxy or a male galaxy. So you can see that this thing is counterclockwise. Can you guys tell? Can you guys see it's counterclockwise? Let me know in the comments, yes or no. Can you guys tell that this is counterclockwise? Okay? So that means this energy is feminine. It's feminine energy that's about to fuck up the United States. That's feminine. But we know it shouldn't be if this is the northern hemisphere. Remember, you guys see the poles. North is positive, south is negative. So since we're supposed to be in the northern hemisphere, you guys know that your whole life we're in the northern hemisphere. This hurricane should be going clockwise, not counterclockwise. Okay? This how I do they flip the goddamn map of the earth in our mind. Because I know our energy flows. It flows from feminine to masculine. So this is supposed to be the southern hemisphere because it is the southern hemisphere. Because that's what it is. This is the southern hemisphere. We don't live in the northern hemisphere, guys. We live in the southern hemisphere. Everything you talk is a lie. We live in the Africa is not in the southern hemisphere. Africa is in the northern hemisphere. It's not in the global south. It's in the global north. Australia is in the global north, not the global south. So they completely change how you think about how the earth even looks. Now, Joby, I want you to do this, Joby. Now, show me they call it a hurricane or a cyclone. So say, show me a cyclone, a hurricane, call it whatever you want to call it. Because in America, we call them hurricanes. The rest of the world, they call them cyclones or typhoons. Show me a cyclone about to hit the African coast. And I already know it's going to be. It's going to be clockwise. How do you know that, Keith? Because I know how energy flows in what hemisphere. Remember, you got two different poles, two different polarities. This is just nature. This is as above, so below. This is how the universe really works. See, that's going clockwise. Can you guys tell that? You guys see the thing going clockwise? That's going clockwise. Look at the arms. It's not really formed the eye yet, but you can see that's not going counterclockwise. Look at the arms. That's going clockwise. Can you guys see that? Jump in another one. Can you see that one? See, that's going clockwise. I need one that's formed good, but you guys see it, that's going clockwise. That's not going counterclockwise. Look at the arms down there. I wish we had one that was better formed than that. You're like, I can't tell what that is. Right there, nigga, right there. Yeah, that right there, Joe. Yeah, you guys can see that's clockwise, right? Yeah, if you go larger, but there you go. Can you guys tell that is clockwise, right? You guys see it's going clockwise, right? About to hit Africa. Because that's masculine energy. This storm is masculine energy. See, all the universe is energy. Feminine and masculine energy. And that's what you are inside your body. Just energy, a ball of light, a ball of energy. So, we know by looking at this, what Joby's showing, right? We know what Joby's showing that they flipped the world upside down in our mind. This proves that Africa is in the northern hemisphere. As Joby just showed you, go back to so you keep it over there. Go back to that magnet you showed, Joby. We had the magnet, so good. Go to that magnet. The northern hemisphere is masculine. Southern hemisphere is feminine. Right there, yeah, that magnet right there, yeah, the one right there. See that? We say the northern is plus. You see that? Northern is plus, mean that's masculine. Southern is minus, mean that's feminine. So as Joby showed, as I showed you guys the images, it's telling you right there that the southern hemisphere is feminine. So how is it that we live in the northern hemisphere, supposedly, and we get southern energy hitting America, and Africa, that's supposed to live in the southern hemisphere, is getting masculine energy? That's a lie, then, because the magnet is already showing you that the masculine energy is northern. It's in the northern hemisphere, and the southern energy, the southern energy is in the south. It's showing you right there. Showing you right there. It's showing you. So they flip the earth upside down in our mind. Not in reality. So the maps we show, every map they show you is upside down. Every globe they show you is upside down. You say, well, why would they do that? Why would they have you so fucked up in the head? So fucked up in the mind? What's the purpose? What's going on? That's to make sure you keep reincarnating into this trap. Okay? Because this is energy harvesting. The only true human beings on this planet are African people. Other people are created. like NPCs, non-player characters. They don't have an inner soul. They're only spirits, as we showed Wednesday. They don't have an inner monologue. So that means somebody is controlling them from outside the physical realm of existence, right? Someone's controlling that energy because they don't have an inner monologue. How do they know what to do? They're like AI, right? Well, you can talk to an AI and AI tell you, yes, this world is great, and blah, blah. Oh, I'm going to have Joey pull this up. Let me do this. So I just want to make sure everybody understands what I'm saying here. Okay? So most people don't have an inner monologue, guys. That means that they don't have a soul. They're not from true creator, true God, true source. That they're just an avatar with energy inside of it. It shit gets deep. It's really deep. That's why black people's channels get taken off for asking these questions. Right? You start to wake up again and say, what do you mean you don't got an inner monologue? How you don't know? What do you mean? How you don't got a voice in your head that allows you? That means you don't even dream at night. Yeah, I don't dream. Then what's in it? What's housed in this body? And what's controlling the energy up in the shit? See, remember, I gotta give Bobby Hemming credit. Bobby Hemming, you say it's not the racism, it's that they can't absorb our energy. That's the hatred they have, right? Because they're not a true soul being. There's something controlling their hate from outside of their body. And who is that? And why is that? Because remember, since you're true soul beings, they feed off your energy. Energy harvesting is real. This is factual, guys. I thought I make this real. Your energy. Let me see this. I found somebody on TikTok put this up. I think I charged. If I can find it, share with Joe. Give me a second, guys. If I save this thing. 1 second. 1 second. I saved it. I didn't save it. Yeah, I think I saved it. Let me see the joke. Okay, here we go. Okay, so share this with Joe. Damn, thing going on. Okay, you said video I share with you, Joe. Why this damn thing ain't charged?
I'm saying.
Okay, so I'm having Joby share this video. Understand your aura. I told you have an aura field, guys. It's melanin. You guys are a conductor of energy. So something needs to exist off of your energy, right? It's always been proven. Shout out to Haka Rob for the video. I showed the same thing years ago. That they know the universe first quasars, which are baby galaxies. That's what this video he's showing here. Not no Big Bang nonsense. That the universe constantly makes love to itself and has babies. The babies are galaxies, quasar. You have one fucked up quasar, who they call Ogo, the Demiurge, Aldebaran, who decided to start creating without balance. That's why you can't have a moron say, oh, there's going to be a patriarchal world or matriarchal world. You're out of balance. You're out of balance. Because God sits in the middle between man and feminine. So you can't have a patriarchal or a matriarchal rule society. It's out of balance. Has to be both equally. And we hear a man's supposed to be a leader. That's a lie. Nonsense. Nonsense. Or a woman's supposed to be a leader. It's nonsense. It's the best person intellectually able to get the job done. It can be either or. You're supposed to stand in the middle, as I showed you how the damn magnet works. In the middle is what God is. That's why your pineal gland is in the middle. I want you to understand how this works also. The battery is like your goddamn mind. Because you have a feminine side, which is your right side. You have a masculine side, which is your left side. You have a middle point, which is your pineal gland. So your body radiates energy, right? Coming in, and your pineal gland is supposed to hook your left hemisphere up with your right hemisphere, where you become God at. That's why your pineal gland's in the middle of your head, where God at. God is in the middle. And when you learn to connect that pineal gland with the right and the left hemisphere, that's when you start creating shit from nothing. When your energy level is up, you stop eating fucked up food, stop ejaculating, you gather all that stored energy up, and you move up through your Kundalini center, which is your vertebrae, your backbone. It goes straight to your pineal gland. You connect left and right brain hemispheres together, and you become God on the spot. You understand that? You become God on the spot. And everything God do, you can do. This is scientifically factual. Ancient African science, this is real. That's why they want you to learn none of this. That's when you can start manifesting shit immediately from the ether, from nothing, from your mind. You'll just think it and it'll show up. Because the energy, that means you must master your energy level. If you're disciplined, I'm not disciplined enough to do it. I got disciplined a couple of years ago. I can make little shit move. But I went back to eating Popeye's chicken. I went back to doing all other kind of stuff that lowered my frequency. As you raise in vibration, you become, and God is what? Generator, operator, destroyer. Not that shit they got, the shit the white man gave you about. God means generator, operator, and destroyer. That's what you are. You're a generator, you generate anything you want. You make galaxies if you want. You're a generator, you operate, destroy once you raise your vibration. But this trap is to make sure your vibration stays low and you feed your energy to something else, some other entity. That's why all this stuff is a lie. But let me let Joby play this real quick so you guys understand what I'm saying. Go ahead, play it, Joby.
Okay.
Did you know that in 1995, a photographer in Atlanta discovered that melanin could produce visible energy fields? Marcus Johnson was a bioelectric field photographer who specialized in documenting human electromagnetic auras using Kirlian photography. During routine sessions, he noticed...
Pause that, Joby. I told you guys years ago, I'm sorry, I can pull up on you, about Kirlian photographer that can see your aura field. I told you why you don't drink, why you don't eat certain things, why you be having all this sex with unknown women, because you lower your aura field, you put holes in it. That's when demons or energy, low vibration energy, can attach to your aura field and then take you over. That's why people act crazy when they're drunk, because they have demons on them, literally. Understand that? It's called spirits for a reason. You're lowering your own aura, especially if you do drugs or drinking alcohol. I didn't learn. I never fucked with no. I don't drink at all. But I ain't did it because I didn't know this yet. I just didn't ever touch the shit. But now that I know, for years now, I don't never touch it anyway. But that's why black people shouldn't be touching no alcohol ever, right? Having sex with all these different women, never. Having any kind of drug use, never. It lowers your aura field. So when it's Kirlian photographer, this is real. You are energetic being. So this is your soul, put out the energy through the body. So things feed on that energy. As a soul being, you are electrical energy, like that magnet I showed you. That's what you are. They want to tell you you're just a body and you die. All these lies. There's no fucking such thing as death. Ever. See, I know that factually now, so you can't scare me with no death. I know death ain't even real. We don't never die. We are eternal beings. I put my life on that. We are eternal. As African people, we are eternal beings. Period. We can't die. The body dies, and then a ball of light, that electrical light, comes out. And whether you move further out in the universe or get caught again and come back to this bitch, is a lack of information, a lack of knowledge, and a lack of discipline. Because this is a soul trap. Literally. Go ahead, Joe.
something extraordinary. Black subjects consistently produced more intense, brighter energy patterns around their bodies. The higher their melanin concentration...
Pause. See, black people, he filmed white people, Asian people, East Indians, they're all in Atlanta. He filmed all these people. That's why I told you, black people have these properties because of your melanin. It's the God genetics, as I've always taught you. Your melanin is a conductor of light, of soul energy. That's why you're special. Trying to tell you that you're not special, so they can feed off your energy. Why do I think we're the most hated people in this illusion? So these things can feed off our energy that you cannot see, that sit outside the visual spectrum. There's a visual spectrum that our eyes can see that's very tiny, but things exist in the lower visual spectrum and in the higher visual spectrum that's sitting right next to me, you, and Joby right now, that you cannot see or perceive, but they are there, and they fucking exist. Go ahead, Joe.
The stronger the electromagnetic field appeared in his photographs. Even more shocking, some subjects could consciously control their aura brightness through focused breathing and meditation. Marcus documented everything, building a collection of proof over months of careful research. But when his photos surfaced online, government agents appeared at his door within days. They confiscated all his equipment and threatened his family if he continued his work. On March 15th, federal agents raided his studio completely. They burned decades of research, destroyed every photograph, and detained Marcus for national security concerns. His official records vanished forever, but hidden backup files still circulate underground today. They show clear evidence that humans can manipulate their own bioelectric fields.
Yeah, that's it.
So Zach, so why would they come after him? Because you're not supposed to know none of this. Okay? You're supposed to believe this fake death, fake Allah, fake Jesus, all this other shit. You're not supposed to ever know how the real universe or the real earth operates. You are energetic soul being. You never die. Never die. You've always existed. You know, when God says, I am because I am the beginning, I'm the end. You are there with the Creator. You always existed, and you always will. You will never die or be non-existent. These other non-player characters might be, but you never. You will always exist. That's why they got you fake illusions, fake lies. And so, this energy, right? I told you guys, I think I did a show about 7 years ago about curling photography. See, curling photography, remember how people, especially if you're melanated, but people like in a war had their legs blown off. Dr. Africa told you that too. You had their legs blown off, and the leg is gonna say, "Oh, my leg hurts, it itches." I said, "But you ain't got no leg." He said, "I know, but it still itches because that melanin, that energy field is still there. That energy field is still there." Do this for me, Joe. Go to YouTube. Keep that one up. Go to YouTube. And I want you to type in curling, C-U-R-L-I-N-G, curling photography videos of curling photography images of things. Say of things. Curling photography images of things. Curling. C-U-R-L-I-N-G, curling. What the brother was doing, they locked his ass up, Joe. I don't know what they showing on this shit.
You see TikTok.
Oh, I guess that's energy there. I knew I spelled it wrong, Joby. Damn. Kate, my damn phone cut off. Shit, I said. I spelled it wrong. Give me a second. Shit. Hold on. I'll look at it. Do this, Joby. Go to Google and say, put on the voice, say curling photography. It's KR. I knew I spelled that shit wrong. Go to Google and just say curling photography. Ask Google, how do you spell curling photography? Ask Google that. I gave it wrong. Wrong type.
How do you spell curling photography? Okay, got it.
Dang, how we go down? How we go from 25 people down to 8? Get out of here.
Oh, crazy. Let me go to YouTube.
Yeah, go to curling photography of images. So what the photography shows, it shows you the field around people. Shows you your aura field. How aura field still, how that field still shows the energy. Even if you cut a plant, the energy still remains there. How did it spell for you, Joby? How was it spelled?
COLLIN.
No, that's still wrong. It'd be K. It'd be K something. Let me get it right here. Give me a second. Give me a second. 1 second. 1 second. Okay, Joe, but it's going to be KIRLAIN. KARLIAN.
KIR.
LIAN. So say curling photography images. You there, Joby? Delusion.
Words expand my energy.
I thought I was sharing my screen. Let me.
Oh no. What you doing? Y'all eating your ugali somewhere?
Yeah, I'm eating my ugali.
Did you know you can photograph your aura? It's called Kirlian photography. In 1934, a Russian man named Semyon Kirlian invented a way to photograph the energy radiating off your body. And it revealed what ancient cultures always knew. Your body glows.
Pause that. Whenever they say ancient cultures, they never want to say African. Only ancient people are African. Yo, whenever you see that fake ancient shit, they never want to give the thing to African people. Ancient Africans knew this. Right? It was an ancient culture. Whenever you see the ancient culture shit, white people, they never, because they're not ancient, and it's not them, it wasn't them. And it's damn sure not their spiritual history. Their spiritual shit is fake Jesus and all that shit. So when they say ancient cultures, they mean African science. That's the scam. Or ancient cultures. Who? What ancient culture? Who ancient culture? African science. African culture. That's what she means. Go ahead, Jobin.
Energy. And they also discovered that the words you speak and thoughts you think change that energy. Negative words shrink and darkens the field. Loving words brighten.
Now understand. That's why you're giving bad news about Jobin. Just the fake ass Cardi B. When she said all that fake shit, it darkens her energy field. And so demons can house themselves on our ass and drink. And you drink, all this stuff lowers your aura field. This is real. Okay? This is all real. The Africans knew this thousands of years ago. This is real. You are an energetic being. This is real. So things will sit in your and things that you can't see can see your aura field and know that now you're now predisposed to being possessed. They can try to house themselves on your aura field and then dig themselves into your aura field, into your body, and take over your body. This is what possession really is. Okay? When you eat bad food like Popeyes and all this other shit, not so much. You know, it ain't as bad as alcohol or fucking drugs. See? That's why I told you, that's why I made, remember, that's why I made Black Ops Fire Network a radio station. That's why that's why I started first with everything with this, remember? You got what's the name? That's why she came to Black Ops Fire years ago. Because that's what I was talking about, your aura field and the music you listen to. That's why you listen to love music. It brightens your aura field. It raises your vibration. That's why all this garbage mumble rap and all this goofy shit lowers that feel like they're showing you. Go back a little bit, Joby. See if you can rewind that a little bit.
Did you know you can photograph your aura? It's called Kirlian photography. In 1934, a Russian man named Semyon Kirlian invented a way to photograph the energy radiating off your body.
See,
and it revealed what ancient culture...
He didn't invent nothing. That's all. They just all relearn our side. He just revealed what ancients already knew. Yeah, we already knew this thousands of years ago. So he didn't invent shit. This is already known. Every time they say they found something, invent something, the African already knew this thousands of years ago. Thousands. Go ahead, Joby.
Cultures always knew your body glows, you're made of energy. And they also discovered that the words you speak and thoughts you think change that energy. Negative words shrink and darkens the field. Loving words brighten it and make it bigger. Your aura literally shifts with your thoughts. Every time you speak, you're programming the frequency of your field. So every day, say this: I am surrounded by light. My words expand my energy. I radiate clarity, confidence, and calm. If you want to reprogram your energy effortlessly, click the link in our bio and access a power.
That's why you gotta watch out what you're listening to, what you're watching. That's why you gotta know what's going on. See if you can analyze something, then you know, hey, this is fucked up music. It's a fucked up movie. It's affecting my field. Right? And I don't listen to none of that goofy ass rap shit at all, ever, because it affects my field. Now I never drunk anyway before I knew about this drinking shit either. Oh, you going another? Go ahead, Joe. Exactly. Pause it. Exactly, jibber jabber. Yeah, drinking your alcohol and doing a random shorty. Yeah, putting your penis in a random shorty, like I used to do back in the day, and my vibration all fucked up. I didn't know. I never was tough, but I didn't drink. Okay, I was doing random shorties without the drinking. So my vibration was all empty, and that might have been why I was still more fucked up. Because I didn't know, I probably had some influences on me that I didn't understand and didn't know. Because why did I keep doing it? I kept hurting people. So yeah, all that shit lowers your vibration. All that shit low vibration. That's why you can house low vibrational energy inside what? A white body. You understand this? Why they don't have any inner dialogue? Because you can house it because there's no protection. Remember they showed you the field, like they showed the guy in the photography showed the black field is popping out your body. Nothing can go through you because you are the God. Nothing can destroy your field unless you destroy it. So that's why they got you in poverty. Remember, poverty causes drug use. They got people in Kenya and little kids and dying all poor, sniffing glue, doing all kind of stupid shit because they're in poverty and despair. Like that crack cocaine ravaged Black America because of poverty and despair. You think everybody's acting crazy? Those are demonic energies in that field. You think somebody's just crazy? They already proved it. I already told you that psychology is a scam. It's a joke. It's fake. Because the white man told you think it's real. No, that's spiritual. You got demonic energy on that ass. That's why you see people talking crazy. You got demonic energy housed in your energetic field, fucking you up. That's why I say you must get outside and sun gaze and up that vibration level. Get your feet on the ground to Mother Earth. That's gonna polarize you. It's gonna make you centered on the earth. That's why you get your feet in the soil, nature, and you get your ass in the sun. That's gonna lift your vibration to get these demonic energy off your ass. And then sun gaze, you more sun gaze, the energy, because everything is like I told you, it's showing you your energetic being. This is when the real creator will talk to you. Because the real creator is nothing but energy. Female and masculine energy. Not a body. Body's a lower level of what? This universe, this existence. We're in a body, it means we're lower vibrational entities stuck in this shit. See, if we were vibrating at a higher frequency, the body couldn't keep us. We would just go right through it. The body is what? A magnetic field. That's why you shock me. The body is magnetic. It's a magnetic field. It's a prison. So when we're born inside of this body, it's a prison to house what? Somebody call your cells to house the energy that's inside, the soul that's inside of it. Okay? That's why you want to be able to raise your vibration before you die, so you can at least have an out-of-body experience. So you know you can go through these goddamn soul traps when you die. You want to raise your vibration, have an out-of-body. I told you gamma. Gamma breaks through your body. Gamma breaks through all these soul traps that got around this planet. So you want to be vibrating at least gamma energy when you die. You want your soul vibrating that gamma. And if you vibrate that gamma, the body can't keep your soul. You'll just start having out-of-body experiences. This is all real. The CIA always shows you this is real. They don't want you to know none of this. It's real. The African knew this. The African will tell you, we would leave our bodies. You're like, oh, is this make-believe? Is this fancy talk? No, they're telling you what's real. You're nothing but energy. That's why they see the energy outside your body with the curling photography. Your energy. And that's why this digital photography picks up these demons inside of these motherfuckers now. Digital photography, oh, it's a glitch. It's the camera. It ain't the camera doing shit. The camera's picking up another frequency of these demonic energy housed in these motherfuckers. All along when they doing all on news, all these demonic energies all up in this goddamn thing, that the camera is picking up the vibration in another field in the visual spectrum. Okay, I'm gonna show Joby, but we're gonna show that too. Go ahead, Joby.
Field, even when he sits quietly. Notice now, as he greets his master, the obvious love and affection between them increases the dynamic radiation from their bodies.
Yeah, you see the radiation?
Tail and the man's head.
Exactly.
No wonder so many people have pets who give them pleasure and provide a vital field of energy to interact with. Wherever there is motion in the universe, there is increased flow in the field that humans interact with. See the explosive activity from the waves and from his body. Also, the electromagnetic field of the body is negatively charged or ionized.
Electromagnetic field, your body's an electromagnetic field. It's housing your spirit. You must be able to break through that field. That electromagnetic field keeps you housed in this fake body. But when the body finally dies, right, when the body finally gives out, the field separates and an electric beam pops out of there, that light beam, boom, Pops out of there. You pop out of your body when the electric field, when this damn body finally gets, because it only can live so long, right? It only can shit, piss, and eat so much for so long, then the body evaporates. But then that energy pops out, that eternal energy, which you are, that infinite energy pops out. Boom! Now, if you don't know enough, you pop out, you're like, oh shit, is Jesus coming to get me? Allah, whatever goofy religion you in, whatever bullshit you believe in, that's what the archons, these energy beings, are going to make for you. That's going to be your perception. And so you're going to go to this reincarnation trap. You say, yes, it's me. Who's that? This you, Jesus? Yes, it's me, you no good dirty bastard. I'm Jesus, nigga. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, Allah. And so you're going to now go into this fake heaven, right, that they created in the astral plane, which is in the lower fourth dimension. The ancestors talked about this too. The astral plane, astral realm, which is fake, which is an illusion. So now you're coming without your body, because your body's not real. Now you're nothing but energy, your energy, but now you're in this fake ass heaven. You say, and so since you believe you're supposed to get judged and do some fake judgment, and say, well, you did good this life, you didn't do bad this life, what you did, whatever. So are you ready to go back? You might say, I don't want to go back. Well, you got to go back to learn your lesson. All that other fuck shit. I got to go back and learn a lesson. I didn't learn here. You go back. My memory gets wiped. So what the fuck am I learning? How am I learning this next life if I don't know what I did the previous life? See, that's the scam. You're in a soul trap that this demiurge created to keep itself alive. That energy that's in there that just goes, you can see it through the curling photography, your energy feeds off your energy. Because I told you what the Dogons are, the ancient Africans. Ancient Africans told you there's this entity that broke away from true God and didn't have its feminine half. So it's out of balance like the magnets. Only once it's out of balance. And it started creating, so it can only create something in what? In the lower vibrational field. So it means it became what? Material. It can only create a material world, right? And a lower astroplanic world. From the lower fourth dimension to the third dimension. And it housed beings from all dimensions underneath the third dimension. So, since it got cut off from true God, because it was what? Creating a fucked up dynamic, because the DNA was wrapped, because it was only created with male energy and not its feminine half, it became what? Unbalanced. That's why this world is unbalanced and masculine. But you got all these morals about it's supposed to be a masculine world. It's supposed to be that was what I'm looking for. It's supposed to be not matriarchal, but patriarchal. It's supposed to be a patriarchal world because it's unbalanced, guys. By the male Ogo, who is a quasar, a baby galaxy. So that's why this earth is so unbalanced and left brain and patriarchal. It hates the feminine, beats up on the feminine, subjugates the feminine. It's unbalanced. It's an unbalanced world because it is unbalanced. This thing is unbalanced. Unbalanced energy. And so now that it's cut off, it has to feed off what? Our energy. So when, like I said, the body can only live for so long, no matter how good you take care of it. So when the body dies, that energy pops out that body, so you don't escape your recycled energy. Just throwing back another body to repeat some more bullshit. This is ancient African science that's been proven factual through science. Not just the ancients. The ancients do it. They would see who the fuck are the ancients? Because the only people here were black people. There were no Caucasians, or no East Indians, or no Asians. Only African people. Go back past 10,000 years, only people here was us. That's factual. Only people here was us. For the ancients, it's us. Go ahead, Joby.
Which further expands and heightens his field, giving a physical exuberance and emotional excitement. No wonder that a day at the beach is so exhilarating and vitalizing. We all love a babbling brook and the freshness of outdoor vegetation and mountains. Most of us believe that it is relaxation and beauty which refreshes us. From our research, we have discovered that living plants and rarefied atmosphere provide a richer field of negative ions, which heightens and replenishes our own energy field. Notice that the man's field becomes light in color and high in frequency. It sparkles and radiates some distance from his body. See that as the child moves into the mother's field, the affection between them changes the overall field to a pink color. Individuals' fields blend and enhance when there is a warm, caring relationship. These energy fields are the largest and the whitest that we have shown. She is oming. On the breath inhalation, the radiant field diminishes, and on exhalation, it expands and envelops the child. We have known for a long time that Gregorian chants, oming, humming, singing, and whistling create an energy which perks up emotions and brings an expanded consciousness.
Yeah, that's the end of it for the day. Yeah, so let me go through the comments very quickly as we get closer to winding up. See what the people have to say. Yeah, it's almost 2 hours. You see, we have Jason said just like that. Lighter tiger genetically engineered is also it can't also reproduce. And I also see and Sankenon Karibu Sana. Jiba Jaba also says, I was told as a child never let them rub your head. And John Mosquito says, indeed, they can't handle our energy, especially when we are vibrating above a certain level of energy. And he also adds, Popeye's chicken always getting blamed for everything. Nah.
That's Joby always throwing my Popeye's chicken in the bus. We ain't never thrown a KFC in the bus. She always comes for our Popeye's chicken.
I've just seen you guys go rogue on KFC. It's crazy. Like, it's quite. But also, John also says, are you saying black people are the sun, literally, and it is Caucasian who are the children of the sun? That is John Mosquito asking that. And
I wouldn't call them children of the sun. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. I also see Jiba Jaba says, so okay, that you answered. Emil says, I love nature a lot, but it is a hobby and passion others always criticize me for. They think stuff like that is only for kids and that I should.
Who says that?
Emil.
Well, that's why you know they're crazy, email. Nature is your restoring thing. When you get out in nature, you're getting back closer to God, to creation. Because remember, everything is living. Trees are living. They talk to you. Go talk to a tree. Talk to plants. They'll talk to you. Go to, show a plant love. A plant will show you love. See, we listen to all the fake white people and their fake ass shit. The Africans knew trees were living. That's why everything was sacred in Africa. Trees, plants. We didn't poison shit and kill shit. Trees are living. Trees will talk to you. That's why, remember, trees are in the magnetic field. So when you talk to trees, right, they're going to share, as you've seen in the Coney photography, they're going to be in your field, right? And so the tree will sit if you're even sick. Put trees around where you live at. The tree, this is how the African knew about herbs. The tree, as you treat trees with respect and love in your field, the tree will sense whatever you're sick, right? And the tree will start growing that herb to heal your ass. That's how deep this shit goes. That's how we're connected to everything. This why that's the movie Avatar, right? And it's funny, Avatar again is ancient African science. That movie Avatar with them fake ass people showing we're connected to everything, and you're sitting in an avatar. That's real. Ain't it funny? Take your science and make money off that shit. We're connected to trees, birds, plants, fish through energy. So talk to your trees. I talk to my trees, my plants, every time. And I know they listen to me because they'll move when I tell them to move. Yeah, I'm gonna film that. They'll move when I tell them to move because they're talking to me. I show them love. I show them kindness. I water them. Tell them I'm sorry when I got to cut them down. When they block my doorway, it's hard for me to cut the trees because I feel sad because there's a love bond I have between them. But I know if I'm sick, which I don't never, you guys don't never get sick. Well, if I'm sick, I know this shit all in my yard I'll pick up that they've already grown for me when I'm getting fucked up. I know that. Instinctively, I know that relationship with the trees around my house, that they've already grown things that would help me keep healthy whenever or if I ever get fucked up. I won't even know what it is. I'll just grab it, put it into a pot and make a tea out that shit and drink it. I won't even know what the fuck it is. But I know that my trees have already studied the field and started growing what I need to heal myself. That's ancient African. That's African science because they say they shared the same field, the same magnetic field with me because of touch and hugging. Yeah, I hug my trees. Yeah, I'm a tree hugger. Sure do. Sure do. Never sure. Trees hold energy. Trees are nothing but stores of energy. That's why you can put a light bulb on a tree and it'll glow. They're energetic beings like you. Go ahead, Joby.
Yeah, but we also have Jason saying even in certain photos of ancestors can show things around in certain spectrums, especially in the old graveyards.
They do.
Bajaba said earlier cats are cool. One moved in on his yard. I also have a cat that comes to my house. Literally, cats can sense spirits. I know that. I have a cat.
Yeah, cats are protected.
Yeah, and I also see Jason as I done lost at least 120 cats within the past 40 years. Old age cats, dog health issue, and another always replaces them, especially with kittens. And
No.
also says,
No. Yeah, you asked me, am I saying Kemet is older than Atlantis? No, I'm not. I'm not saying Atlantis and Lemuria were actually older than Kemet, but there's no telling where Atlantis was at. Some people going to say it's the Atlantic Ocean or it's about Bimini off the coast of Bermuda. Some people want to say it was in America. I don't know. Some people want to say it's in Africa over about was that Mauritania? Some people want to say it was in Mauritania. Some people want to say it was in north of Kemet in the Mediterranean. So I got no way of confirming where Atlantis. We know Atlantis existed, right? So this is still an old ancient African, still black, still African people, no white people. Okay. And we know this, and then we talking about the last before we get out of here, right? So I'm going to say this first. Atlantis is when they start making up these fucking things. We know my things, I mean these other people, right? And remember, it was those who told you that they were housing low vibrational energy within these things, right? So you only through frequency and certain sound that you can find the reptile energy housed in one of these things, right? You had to have certain technology. So I want you to just go to YouTube before we get out of here. Go YouTube. Hey guys. Go YouTube real quick and say camera. I'm gonna use Alex Jones for thinking all kinds of demonic shit on his ass. Say camera picks up. No, this. Don't use that. Say camera picks up distortion in news anchors and other famous people. Say camera picks up distortions in news anchors and other famous people. See, this was those talked about the demonic energy that you would not be able to see it, but now we know the camera because you're not going to be able to see into that certain spectrum, that visual spectrum. I showed you guys the visual spectrum. I showed again what relief with Joby. Did anything pop up, Joby? In fact, I go to that guy's channel. See, I can't remember his damn channel. You know,
Let me see TikTok.
I don't want to go on TikTok. You can try it.
No, nothing.
No, hold on, let me see some shit. Damn. My phone's not charging shit. My phone's about to go off. Shit's crazy. What's the name of that damn? Name of that damn channel. Okay, do this. Say, go to YouTube and say, give me the guy's channel. He documented all that shit. I don't know, charge. Say demonic. Okay, do this. I'm gonna do it with her. Say, what was the mayor of Atlanta's name, guys? What's his name? Sharon Bottoms. Say, do this, Joby. Write this. Say, mayor of Atlanta. What was her name? Sharon Bottoms. What the hell was the mayor of Atlanta's name years ago? Karen Bottoms. Karen Battles. What the hell was her damn name? Let's say mayor of Atlanta's face distorts on live interview.
Mayor of Atlanta's.
Mayor of Atlanta's face distorts on CNN interview. Keisha Bottoms, that's her name. Say Keisha Bottoms. That's it. I know. Say Karen Bottoms, somebody Bottoms. The mayor Keisha Bottoms' face distorts on CNN interview.
Okay.
Keep going down.
Oh. Okay.
Congratulations are in order.
Go down. Maybe that's it. Go down to the COVID. The hush now. Face distorts. Right there. That one right there. The blue. We're seeing the blue right there. Right there. So you'll see there's the energy.
I go on.
No, go past him. Yeah, see what he's talking. Yeah, go. Yeah, go to her. Okay.
State of shock because I don't have any idea how we were.
See, you see her face. The camera's picking up the demonic energy in her ass. You see her face because the camera can see outside the visual spectrum, guys. The camera can see her ass outside the visual spectrum. So go ahead and play it, Joby. Sure, you start seeing her face. You're going to start seeing her face distort because of demonic energy on it, the reptile energy, which Dose was talking about. You must be able to look into another frequency to see it. That's why, because the veil lifting, the energy on the earth is going to start changing. You're going to start seeing these motherfuckers who you think are human with these demonic energy on them. who they call shapeshifters, right? You're going to see the demonic energy on them. That's why they want to blot out the sun. You know, Bill Gates and all these other motherfuckers that on top, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, they all got these shits on their ass. All of them. Alex Jones, all of them. So I'm going to show that tomorrow. Go, Joe, show it. Show it distort.
You know, my kids have been careful, so I'm stunned.
Now, what do you do about the other kids?
Well, I have two more who one's tested positive, one's tested negative. I have two more who I have to get tested. And as fate would have it, I was actually with my mother yesterday, who I've not spent a lot of time with, just being mindful that she doesn't need to be around us. So she is going to get tested.
Now her being black, that means she's a clone, or that's the reason why I remember they do the kid rituals. They lower the aura field, so either she's a clone because it couldn't get into her ass, or she's a fake black woman, a clone, or she's been doing these demonic rituals with that blood in child sacrifice, guys. That lowers your aura field so they can house a demon. All these motherfuckers you see in the music industry, TV, they all been doing these rituals where they house these demonic energies on their ass. If you're black, because they can't, your energy's too high for anything to pierce that energy. Unless you're on drugs, you've been doing all these rituals with these kids. Go ahead, Jovi. What's the name of this video? What's the name of the video?
Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lace Bottoms has COVID-19.
Wow, they saying COVID. No, yeah, but this is the boom. This is the video that got it distorted though. So I remember this one. Go ahead, Jovi.
Well, also, as you know,
remember they were also. That's why she was pushing the COVID until everybody remember all these wicked motherfuckers were pushing the COVID. They all got that demonic energy on their ass. All of them.
Sanjay and access to the task force and everything. Any information that I can help with in any way. You have to take it one test at a time, Mayor.
I'll do it tomorrow, guys. I don't want Joby to play this whole thing. That's good, Joby. Yeah, that's good. We're over 2 hours. That's good. So I'll come back tomorrow. I found our boy's channel where he was documenting all this shit. And that was just proof what I was saying. That's why I told you, take your digital camera. Don't be scared about, go to a damn graveyard and start filming. That's why you got the Tesla cars as they go down the road inside of a cemetery picking up bodies. It's pinging all on their damn camera because the camera's picking up what? The energy from those bodies. Maybe people dead, don't know they dead. They stand by their bodies. It's a ball of picking up people living. Picking up, the camera's picking up human beings that are dead. Right? But they're just standing by their bodies or some shit. So if you ever don't believe, just take your digital camera, take your phone camera, go out to a cemetery and just start filming. Better do it at dusk so you ain't scared. When it's starting to get dark, you get a good picture. If it goes dark, go through it. Then come back home and look at your video record and tell me what you got. You'll see a bunch of balls of light. Of people that ain't moved on, might have died suddenly. I got hit by a car, got chopped in the head or something. And they still like, oh, I'm dead. What the fuck is going on? Oh, am I dead? You know, and they standing by the damn cemetery, by their body, all dead and stinking. Okay? Just go do that. And I validate that I'm telling you the truth. No such thing as death. Death does not exist. This is an illusion created by the demiurge.
Period. But yeah, we're gonna wipe it up. Literally continue with much more of that conversation tomorrow. But for now, we say goodbye. See you guys tomorrow. Please have yourselves a beautiful day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hit that like button as you leave. Share these conversations with your family and friends, and download our app on the Google Play Store. Remember
this conversation may be a little too deep for families and friends, Joe.
Yeah. What? This
conversation may be a little too deep for family and friends.
No, you share that. You share it. You know, just you share it, and there's always a friend or people who wanna be educated. If you are curious enough, you're gonna bring yourself right here and stay educated more. But yeah, much love. Have yourself
much love, family.
day. See you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Peace, and we out.
That super chat.